Hey guys, so today we're doing something a little bit different and taking an in-depth look at the Alfa Romeo GTA and GTAm models, which were just recently revealed a few days ago. I normally don't have too much Alfa Romeo content on the channel, but it is part of FCA and technically Mopar, and these GTA and GTAm models are some of the coolest vehicles around. So these were announced ahead of the 2020 Geneva Motor Show, which is where FCA would have showed off the new GTA. However, the Swiss government has banned gatherings of 1,000 people or more due to concerns over the coronavirus, and that ban will run until at least March 15th. So that means the 2020 Geneva Motor Show is cancelled just a few days ahead of the March 5th start. There haven't been any rescheduling announced yet, but all the purchased tickets will be refunded. So for the people that want to see the car in person, they're gonna have to wait. So now as for the video, let's get into looking at all the in-depth features and performance of the Alfa Romeo Giulia, GTA, and GTAm. So Alfa Romeo is celebrating 110 years of the company on June 24th, and what better occasion than to reveal the all-new Giulia, GTA, and GTAm. The GTA stands for Gran Turismo Alleggerita, which means Grand Touring Lightened. This is inspired by the original Giulia GTA, which was later called Sprint GT and Sprint. These were produced from 1965 to 1971 in both road legal and racing versions. There was also a GTM produced from 1969 to 1971, and that extra M stands for Alleggerita Maggiorata, which means Grand Touring Lightened Enlarged in Italian. The whole idea behind these GTA variations was to cut weight. So for example, on the Sprint GT, the body was replaced by one made of aluminum, cutting the weight by 452 pounds for the racing version. Alfa also added an improved variation of the 1.6 liter engine, so the Alfa racing team got 55 more horsepower from the racing model over the road version. That team would enter that car in many races and national championships over the next few years, winning quite a bit. So the same principles apply to the new GTA as the first one, as Alfa Romeo has strived to improve aerodynamics, handling, and above all else reduce the weight of the car. So let's move on to the specs. And just to keep everybody on the same page, the current Giulia sedan has a top model called the Quadrifoglio, so we'll refer to that a few times in the video when comparing the GTA to it. So the GTA is basically an even better version of that Quadrifoglio, and the lightened nameplate, or Alleggerita, the A in the GTA, refers to the weight where Alfa Romeo has dropped 221 pounds off of the Quadrifoglio. As for pricing, we don't know what the GTA or GTAm will cost, but it's likely going to be an increase of the current Quadrifoglio, which starts at $74,445 US. One important thing to note here is that all of this information applies to the European market, and there are only 500 versions of this in total of both the GTA and GTAm combined. So the GTA is the more everyday version of the car, while the GTAm is the more extreme version. You can think of these models the same way as, say, the Porsche 911 GT3 and GT3 RS. Both cars are fundamentally the same, but the GTAm compromises the daily drivability to improve the track feel and performance. FCA spokesperson Ariel Gavilan has said, quote, "While most of these units will be allocated to Europe, we are evaluating opportunities to introduce the GTA in other key markets around the world, including the US, end quote. So it looks like we could see some models in North America, but most will be destined for Europe. So as for the GTA version, it gets an aero kit for improved aerodynamics, adding many pieces like a new aggressive front fascia, side skirt, active front splitter, and rear spoiler. To save weight, carbon fiber is used for the roof, hood, front bumper, wheel arches, diffuser, drive shaft, and the interior trim. The inside of the GTA is Alcantara covering almost everything, including the dashboard, door panels, pillars, and center of the seats. As I've said earlier, that results in a weight reduction of 221 pounds or 100 kilograms from the Quadrifoglio version, so the GTA comes in at 3,350 pounds versus 3,571 pounds. The GTAm takes things to another level, but as mentioned, this is kind of more impractical for daily driving, but better for the track. But it is still 100% street legal. Lexan polycarbonate resin thermoplastic is used for the rear door windows and the rear windshield instead of glass, and there is lightweight aluminum used in the engine, doors, and some suspension parts. It does come with 2 racing seats, a roll bar, and Sabelt 6-point safety seat belts. The shell of those seats are also done in carbon fiber to save more weight. and you can find a bigger front splitter and larger rear wing, both done in carbon fiber. In the back, instead of the seats that you'd find in the GTA, there is an Alcantara covered basin, which is meant to hold a racing helmet and fire extinguisher. There's also no door handles, just a belt that you pull on, a feature that is found in some other race cars. The performance on both models will be the same. The power plant is the 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 from the Quadrifoglio, but it does get a 35 horsepower boost from a different tune and exhaust. So the GTA and GTAm have 540 horsepower, while the Quadrifoglio has 505. The 0 to 60 time here will improve as well, but not by as much as I thought. The Quadrifoglio is listed as doing it in 3.8 seconds, while the GTAm can do it in 3.6 seconds. So it's only roughly 0.2 of a second faster, but it is probably a lot faster around the track, which we don't have the numbers for. And that's also the same 0 to 60 time as the 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat for comparison of sedans. The power to weight ratio is just 6.2 pounds or 2.82 kilograms per horsepower, which is the best in its class. There's also an Akrapovic titanium center exhaust system that gets integrated right into the carbon fiber diffuser. Other performance improvements include new springs, shocks, and bushings, while the front and rear track is widened by 2 inches. For the first time, the Giulia will get 20-inch lightweight wheels with center locks, and beneath the wheels are Brembo brakes. An Auto Delta badge can be found on the lower front quarter panels, which pays homage to the original racing division name within Alfa Romeo. So as for the limited availability of the car, as I mentioned earlier, there's only 500 of both combined before the orders will close. They will each be numbered and certified, similar to what Dodge has been doing with their limited edition models. Each car also comes with a welcome package, including a Bell helmet with GTA wrap, Alpine Stars race suit, gloves, and shoes, and a personalized Goodwill cover for the car. And you will also get a day at the Alfa Romeo Driving Academy. So this is definitely an awesome special vehicle that Alfa Romeo is releasing, and it does seem like they are taking a page out of Dodge's book on this one, keeping the Giulia sedan very relevant and exciting with a limited edition release that improves on the Quadrifoglio and makes it very limited with some extra perks. Dodge does this often, like with the new Charger 50th Anniversary Daytona Hellcat, the Challenger 50th Anniversary Edition, or even the Dodge Demon, to name a few. I do think this GTA looks absolutely phenomenal, and it is a bit of a different look than the muscle cars that we're used to seeing from Dodge. I love the way how they've infused the luxury and class of the Giulia to go along with a very wide stance and aggressive look. It's muscular and sleek all in one, and hopefully North America does end up getting some of those 500 copies. So that's the end of this video on the Giulia, GTA, and GTAm. What do you think about these models? Let me know down in the comments section below. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel for all your Mopar needs, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.